Here we are. Hi, good morning. Thank you for joining me this morning. Today I thought I'd talk a little bit about self-care, and it has been it has been intense, hasn't it? It has been so intense with the election, and here we are. The pandemic is worsening. We're really distracted by the election, and now this pandemic is just raging. We've got Thanksgiving coming up, which is a whole nother set of, what do we do? Should we go? All that kind of stuff is happening. And it's just, post-election, still stressful. What's going to happen? Is he going to leave? So anyway, there's a lot going on, and I think it's good to acknowledge that. I think it's always good to acknowledge that, and really, really important to take care of ourselves. And that is, people call it self-care, but really important to take a deep breath and prioritize what's really important in our lives, starting with ourselves and making sure that we are doing what we can and we're taking the time to do the things to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves. And it is so important. And it's okay to take a breath. It's okay to stop everything for a day and take a day off and reflect. It's okay to go for a long walk. It's okay to go out to Hocking Hills. It's okay. It's all okay. And it makes a big difference for all of us. So that's my little teaser. I've got a little bit of a cool video to show here in a sec, which I found on my little YouTube. So I'll do that, and I'll just get through the practice very quickly, as I do think it is always helpful. This is part of the self-care, actually, is to do some sort of practice. It doesn't have to be this one. It can be anyone, but just reminding yourselves every day of what your values are, making sure you know what they are, and making sure you're doing your best to live those values. Mine are love, courage, family, and community. And then, of course, your superpower, making sure you're using it. It makes a big difference connecting with the people you love most in the world. And remembering every day, think as you wake up today, I'm fortunate to be alive. I have a precious human life. Always remembering how precious this life is, starting with yourself, starting with self-care. It's a precious life, and you got to take care of yourself. And then we are worthy, we are deserving of respect and high regard simply because we exist, period. We are worthy of taking care of ourselves as well. So let's not forget that. And, I always love this. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. And, this is our topic today, so I'll spend a minute on this one. It's is our self-care, and always holding ourselves in the palm of our hands. Always just visualize. I love that visual of holding ourselves in the palm of our hands, always starting with loving ourselves. And then, I've got a little video to share some more things, but some basic things are to drink plenty of water, keep hydrated, eat lots of fruits and vegetables, and exercise. And those things really make a difference. And then we know that this is really so appropriate right now as we're transitioning, and we're thinking about how are we going to help build back better. And we must remember that we will not go back to normal. Normal never was. Our pre-corona existence was not normal, other than we normalized greed, inequity, exhaustion, depletion, extraction. We should not long return, my friends. We are being given the opportunity to stitch a new garment, one that fits all of humanity and nature. Just a couple more quick ones to remind ourselves, really important. I really love the call to action by our president-elect, when he says, let this grim era of demonization in America begin to end here and now. Ask ourselves what part we're going to play in that, remembering that they are us. And a couple basic things. You can't go wrong if you lead with love. Use the golden rule. and do the next right thing. So there you go. Oh, that was quick. Good reminders. And then I just got a quick little video to show you that I think just listen to this. It's got a little bit of a British accent, so give a listen.
Today we're going to be talking about showing up for yourself. So when there's a lot going on in our lives, in the world, when it feels as though there's just no more space in our mind, it's really tempting to let go of the things that are most important to us and the things that are going to keep us healthy and well. And now more than ever, it's really important that we focus on those things that are going to keep us healthy and well. So as much as possible, if you can, find a time to meditate. Find a time to step out of the thinking mind, to rest the thinking mind and just be present. Make sure you're taking time to exercise if you can. Most of the gyms are closed down. It might mean going out for a walk. It might mean going out for a run. It might be doing something at home. But whatever it is, make sure that your body's getting some kind of physical movement. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. Sleep is so important. It's important to our immune system. It's important to our cognition. If you don't get enough rest, then you're going to compromise all kind of different aspects of your health. Right now, eating's going to be difficult for all of us, and we may not get everything that we want. But continuing to eat as healthily as you can is going to be a really important part of staying healthy and well. And then finally, finding a sense of play in your life. In the middle of a global pandemic where so many people are suffering, and maybe people really, really close to you are suffering as well, play and a sense of joy can feel so far removed and perhaps even unnecessary in our life. But if we can find even a couple of moments in the day where we smile, maybe even laugh, find something that brings us a sense of joy, that has a very real impact, not just on our mind, but also on our body. So just making sure that you're looking after yourself. Remember, it's not selfish. It's not just for you. It also benefits the people around you as well.
So it's not selfish. Self-care is not selfish. It's essential. So think about what you're doing for your self-care during this time, during the holidays coming up, during the escalation of the pandemic, during post-election. Think about, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. You deserve it. You're worthy. You'll feel better, and it'll be better for those around you as well. So that's my thing for today. That's all I got. Hope you all are having a really good day. And remember, even when it's really damn cloudy out, the sun is always shining.